Hello. Yep. So I'm excited to do my second stream today, and I set up a bunch of my emulators and stuff, and I have a collection of PlayStation demo discs, and I figure that we should look through. Well, the first one that I think the earliest one that I have, at least the complete version, is the issue 3. I think there's like 4 volumes because they did it for 4 years, and each one had four issues. It was like a quarter yearly. It was like a quarter yearly. Like CD magazine that had like demo discs and other stuff on it. Pretty, yeah, you know. And I understand the reason why these kind of things don't exist anymore, because they're pretty much, obsolete. We can just download a demo from wherever. Even if they made demos, they don't really do so much anymore, but... Oh, it was...
You're probably wondering why I brought you here, sir.
Everyone knows we've got one of those, Jenkins.
No, not that, sir. Over here.
Ah, cylinder. Within another cylinder. Darth Vader. Oh. Oh my God! Compact discs.
We found them playing it inside the ship.
Good God! Well, were you able to retrieve any information from it?
That's what I need to show you, sir.
Oh, well, it's underground. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah. This whole thing... There's a kind of joy, or at least that I had, with demo discs, especially like this kind that had a bunch of other stuff in it. Because, nowadays, we pretty much have access to at least some sort of game. Like, you just pick up your phone, play a game, or you go on the internet, go to Newgrounds and play a game. But back then, like, there was like a kind of joy to like a demo disc. Because you got a bunch of little nuggets of, games to play, and then you just have all these other weird little things, and it was for like a fraction of the price of a full game. And if you were like me, who, only got, as a kid, only got games like for their birthday or whatever, that didn't had their own, weren't able to pay for these themselves, this itself was kind of like, it was almost as good as an actual game. I'm not gonna look through these yet. I want to show off all the other weird shit. Whatever this is. Buzz Barrows. Uh-oh.
Like your typical sound engineer, started out in bands in high school and recording, basically, and was more interested in what was going on the other side of the glass. So
oh, that's his name, Buzz Barrows.
I went to Berklee College of Music and studied audio engineering, and then headed out to Hollywood and basically paid my dues in the recording studios, getting coffee and running errands. I started out doing some consulting for some video game companies. And then the opportunity here at Sony presented itself to build a recording studio, to build this facility, to do what I needed to do. A big part of my job here is sound evangelist, to go around to the producers and be involved from the beginning of the project. They're realizing how important a piece of the puzzle sound is, and talk to them about, what are their goals for this project? What would they like it to sound like? We go over a style guide, what movie soundtracks, what albums do they really like, and I take that information back and look it over and go through it and then get as close as I possibly can. Now I've got a few people that help me out. There's not enough hours in the day. I've got a guy named Nate Brenholt, who is an amazing sound designer. he can do amazing things with an oscillator. He can usually be found in his office doing a typical laser blast, gunshots, footsteps, explosions, except his are always a little bit huger, a little bit bigger than everyone else's. Chuck Dowd is on staff, and he is primarily a composer. He's doing the score for a game we're doing right now called Blasto.
Blast. Oh, that was that one with, what's his name?
His bag,
Phil Hartman.
if you will, is what a lot of the producers in-house want on their games. We have a interactive audio engine here. We call it an adaptive MIDI engine. Chuck is composing the music for Blasto in such a way that it requires him to actually program the musical score to interact with gameplay. So as you approach specific sections of a map, are attacked by some number of enemies, the musical score will actually adapt to that situation, get more exciting, get more intense, get darker. You know, if you're just roaming around exploring, it'll get much more moody and just ethereal. And to the point where if you roam around long enough, the music will actually stop for a while, which is actually even more dramatic, because then when you come around a corner and there's an enemy, you'll get this explosive music will enter back in. Just knock you right off your seat, so it works really well. It requires Chuck to actually program the musical score. He has to really think about not only the typical issues you have to think about when you're composing musical motifs, but he has to think about each gameplay situation that may arise. It's amazing how it affects gameplay, how it really just punctuates the emotion. The goal is really to just have the person play the game and go, wow, that was an amazing experience. They might not even be able to put their finger on why it was so much better than the last game they had in their PlayStation. It's just going to be one of those subliminal elements that just, you know, heightens the experience. And it just shows the potential that the PlayStation has for sound generation. I think when people get this game, they're going to hear the thing perform like they haven't heard it perform before.
I'd help you out, but I don't have a spatula with me.
Honey, what are you doing with that gun?
Grab a mop. There's gonna be guts on the ceiling.
Is that what his wife said? Oh, God.
He's basically a parody of 1930s superheroes, Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers, that kind of thing, but also with an element of the cartoon side. We just wanted this superhero who was very overconfident and believed in himself so much it was ridiculous.
Oh, I'm good.
I guess if you were to take, say, Duck Dodgers, Powdered Toast Man, and Dirty Harry, and like, throw them into a blender,
Powdered
you'd come
Toast
out
Man.
with Liquid Blasto. He's a cosmic custodian, and these aliens are tracking up his floor. I guess that's how you could put it.
Hot damn, I'm good.
When we heard Phil Hartman was going to be the voice for Captain Blasto, it was a big relief for all of us because he was pretty much our first choice.
I'm so good.
When we first started developing the character, we'd come up with voices and constantly mimic Blasto how we wanted him to sound. And all of us would say, you know, like Phil Hartman.
Hot damn, I'm good.
Colon blow.
I'm back, but this time I brought a friend with me. Let me introduce you to Mr. Fission Blaster.
The game basically takes place in a future world where Captain Blasto is protector of Earth and the galaxy or at least self-proclaimed protector of the Earth and galaxy. He's warned that Bosk, his nemesis, is up to his old tricks again, plotting to take over the Earth.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean...
And to go and put a stop to it.
If this doesn't kill you, I'm yours on a sesame bun.
Actually, it kind of is. It looks like it's made for kids.
Say mankind is up Crap Creek without a spooge hammer, and now I've got to clean it up.
You look at our game,
Yeah, okay.
and it looks like a cartoon. It's like a 3D cartoon, and I don't think there's been the quality animation in a game yet.
We decided to have the levels work seamlessly with one another, because video games that have been done before are always very linear and level based. We didn't want to do that. We wanted it to be that, you know, he would walk.
Shoot the Grinch while he's on the toilet.
The level.
All right.
To go back.
Oh no, that's just a green alien thing.
That's gotta hurt. Does a Terrian bat fart propane?
Blasto in his initial stage, I don't even think he was human at that point. I was playing around with some different characters, some anamorphic characters. I wanted some sort of a space hero that would be fun, something that maybe had the feel of, say, Duck Dodgers.
Better have a doctor take a look at that one.
Because I really, really love that stuff. But then eventually tried to work it into more of a humanoid type character.
Damn, got you all over my shoe.
We felt that the personality in the character could really add a lot to a game that we were wanting to do, which was this 3D roaming free environment. So the three of us, you know, pushed around a few ideas with this personality.
I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no.
The main challenge of like portraying the artist's vision on the screen was the cartoon sense of the world he wanted to create, and that means like no visible polygons, make it look like a cartoon. The technical innovations in Blasto are
I mean,
generally
for what it's worth, they did make the good choice of not having textures because to make it look,
levels from CD
I guess,
constantly on the fly. There's no.
I mean, they made it look a lot like a fucking Marvin the Martian cartoon by doing this.
Uranus is littered with extra crispy bad guys. You might want to send somebody up there to hose the planet down. Either that or have a bake sale.
The reason they didn't make a second one was because Phil Hartman died. His wife killed him. At least that was the official reason. They were like, yeah, we can't make another one. We can't replace Phil Hartman. He was just too good for the role. It was just too bad. His fucking crazy wife, like, murdered him. What's the events? All right, well, I guess we'll start with the E3 roundup. Hey, remember E3? Remember that was a place you would go to? Instead of just a thing online or whatever?
You could go to a place where gaming was appreciated for the awe-inspiring experience it is. Where up-and-coming games were yours
like
for the
everywhere?
trying. Where you could feel the electricity in the air. If you're anything like Brad Lynch and Christopher Gordon, you'd know exactly what to do. Play till your thumbs bleed.
Yep, playing
Brad
video
and
games.
Christopher are two PlayStation Underground members who happen to live near Atlanta, the site for this year's E3, the world's largest gaming show. E3, also known as the Electronic Entertainment Expo, annually brings together top interactive companies. In fact, over 400 exhibitors from around the world participated in E3 this year. Excitement was contagious there, and at the center of it all was the PlayStation.
Courier Crisis? Oh god, I think I remember that game.
Of a football field and allowed 220 people to experience upcoming PlayStation games at the same time. We weren't just content to be one of the largest exhibits there, we had to be the best. So we did whatever it took, even putting showcases off the ground to pack more into our space. Of course, the PlayStation Underground made an appearance
Multiple
too.
levels.
With such a great setup, we had to share it. So we decided to invite Brad and Christopher along for some fun and gaming. Naturally, however, they weren't the only ones at the show who were playing. All in all, the two found the show not a difficult experience to take. Thanks for playing, guys.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought there'd be a whole thing of, like, explaining why they're there or whatever. Maybe it's explained in Road Trip to Japan.
Ever wonder what video gaming is like in Japan? The PlayStation Underground flew over to Tokyo.
Pretty much the same, but more Japanese.
Video game show and to check out the gaming atmosphere in the land of the rising sun. Unlike at E3, America's Video Game Expo, the Japanese public is allowed in for one day to get a first look at all the upcoming games. As the excitement built up, so did the crowd, which wrapped all the way around the convention center to the other side of the nearby freeway.
Jesus.
Quite a turnout. When the doors open, the rush for the games is on. The Tokyo Game Show is like E3, but only about half its size.
That's weird, and they open it to the public.
Major video game manufacturers are represented. As we made our way through the show, we could tell which games were the potential hits by the lines forming in front of the kiosks. And of course, the game companies go out of their way to capture a visitor's attention.
Hello. Hi. Hey. Hey, how you doing?
After the show, we decided to do a little game shopping and check out gamers in their natural habitat. In Tokyo, there is no better place to do that than in the Akihabara district, a 1 square mile shopping area that is to consumer electronics in Japan what Rodeo Drive is to fashion in Beverly Hills. You can get a game fix right on the street. Our conclusion, here at the center of the PlayStation universe, almost everyone is a player. And in Japan, like everywhere else, the #1 system in gamers' hearts and minds
we're all players.
is PlayStation.
Oh. Alright. Oh yeah, select. Yeah, so you can... They would have, like, you can quote-unquote download like save files to your... And basically, it would just transfer a save file to your memory card. You see? It. Yeah, and then it's just that Ogre Battle. You have to get to the best ending of Ogre Battle Limited Edition. This file contains powered up characters, a high reputation meter, and a main character with a high alignment. In order to get this to the point, normally the player would have to spend at least 50 hours making sure that they found all the hidden towns and items while keeping their reputation meter high. Research and development. Okay, I wonder if this is... Oh no, I think they're just gonna show, like... Oh, it's just a video. Oh, is this them introducing the DualShock?
This is a really cool controller. It really has a lot of flexibility in the sense that, as in previous games you've created, they supported digital. What we have
weird,
with
they're
analog is
concave.
You're able to now fluidly control your game in many different ways. We're starting off in digital mode, and as you see, I'm accelerating, and every bit of turning, I'm actually hitting my directional button. And then when I brake suddenly. As I start in analog, I have a finer control of my driving. As you can see, I can slow down gradually, as well as accelerate at a quicker speed. If you see, if I brake, I can gradually press on my brakes and slow down. What we have first is your digital mode is indicated without a light being shown. And right now it supports your standard controller that exists today. If we put it into the analog mode, indicated by the red light, we now support these features. And we can control the game itself by moving the joysticks. What happens is the developers may have the option.
Oh no, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
To use these as
okay.
optional features, such as maybe the car honking or looking in reverse.
So here at Activision, we're really stoked to be able to use the analog controller, especially for Apocalypse in particular. Our game involves 360 degrees of movement and firing. So with the D-pad, you can hit, pretty much anything you need. But with the analog controller, if you want to hit 22.5 degrees to shoot the guy in the corner room that's trying to take you out, all you have to do is put the controller at 22.5 degrees and you got him. And I really don't think anything can offer.
Put it at 23 degrees, you're fucked.
Here, folks, we're working on this new game called Croc, Legend of the Gobos.
That sure is a croc.
This lovable crocodile who lives in this full 3D world. The Sony analog pad makes a whole new experience compared to a digital system.
Yeah, I don't even think this was the DualShock. I think this was just like the Sony analog whatever.
Just moving really fluidly.
I think there was like a non.
Crash Bandicoot 2, we are using all of the analog joystick capabilities. If you want to walk slowly, you just push the joystick a little bit. Basically, you just point it in the direction you want to move, whether you're walking or riding a jetpack. I'm really excited to be able to bring this to PlayStation owners throughout the world. What they'll find is that the PlayStation is just as capable of doing free-roaming, dynamic 3D games as any other hardware system.
At China, we've been waiting for years for a new input device to be made. But Sony, by making this dual analog controller, have really made a huge difference to the feel of the games. Last month on Underground, I was playing Porsche Challenge. I played it using my normal joypad at home, and then Sony sent me one of these in the mail, so I plugged it in. And my first go, I got like 5 or 6 times farther in the game on my first try. And it was simply because you can set the angle of the wheels of the car, just like you're driving a real car, by the pitch of the little sticks here.
The analog controller allows you, the player, the ability to have finer control in your game, not just on and off, but all the points in between.
Yeah, what I'm really excited about is that we can do this on Sony. We don't have to go do it on Nintendo, but I probably shouldn't say that.
What? Okay. Wait. This came out before the. Did the Nintendo 64 come out before the DualShock? Or the analog? Ah.
How are those black PlayStation CDs made?
Well.
We get this question all the time, so let's get to the answer. We're at Sony Disc Manufacturing, Springfield, Oregon. It's 7 a.m. and they've been up all night making PlayStation CDs. We got a camera inside to find out how it's done. Security is tight because valuable master CDs are made in this room. It's a delicate process. Check out the protective gear. A stray speck of hair or skin could bring a game to a screeching halt later. Your game came from a developer on a special gold CD as a series of zeros and ones, offs and ons. A laser reads this pattern, then flashes off and on to burn it into a glass master disc treated with photosensitive film. The disc is rinsed. The parts of the film that have been exposed by the laser wash away, leaving a series of pits and bumps in a track. This track is so narrow that a single strand of your hair would cover 40 of its rings. A laser in your PlayStation reads the track, and computer chips convert the zeros and ones into the graphics and sound of your game. The actual CD starts here as a handful of plastic pellets. They get melted. The hot plastic flows into a stamper where it's pressed with the track.
Oh, let's turn into how it's made.
Black ink is added to the plastic to give the CD its distinctive, cool PlayStation-only look. This also helps protect the CD from illegal copying. A thin aluminum coating allows the laser to reflect off the track and read it.
Yeah, that's literally the only difference between that and other CDs. It's just an extra layer of plastic.
Not all CDs make it. This material wasn't quite right. It's headed for recycling.
Yeah, we really fucked up this one, guys. I'm sorry.
Screens, one color at a time. Ultraviolet light dries the CDs between colors. Automatic guided vehicles, or AGVs, move the CDs along.
Vehicles.
They help a staff of just 375 employees turn out over 6 million CDs a month. That includes games, computer CDs, music CDs, and more, for all kinds of companies. Sometime tonight you'll go to sleep, but CD manufacturing plants like this won't.
But sometime you might not.
Hot plastic is flowing, people walk around in shower caps, robots are on the move, and the next hot new game for PlayStation is headed your way.
And in one of those mornings, you'll never wake up. Code Archive. Yes, this is just a bunch of cheat codes. Salt rigs. Desperation Move, Beyond the Beyond, Carnage Heart, Cool Borders, Destruction Derby, 2 Extreme. Yeah, right. Bulletin. I think this is like where they have like people write in shit. Because get connected to PlayStation.com. Cool stuff on the PlayStation site is in the Underground section, soon to be accessible by Underground members only. Meanwhile, we just have to figure out how to do that. I don't know, maybe a password or something. Meanwhile, everyone can get a sneak preview, check out codes, cheats in the gaming news, network in the chat room, or get questions answered in the forum. Gloat about your brief moments of glory in the picturegram you could send to all your friends. Get a preview, go to PlayStation.com and go Underground, then enter PlayStation as the user ID and Underground as the password. It's with a capital U because it's case sensitive. These directions are repeated on that page. Once the instructions will be posted on the site for getting your own password online. Okay, so did you unlock the secrets tucked away in the last issue? If not, here's your chance to get the codes and blah 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 blah. Yeah, because they put in like hidden shit. And uh-oh. Now you can really kick butt knowing that yours is well covered. This new stuff comes with the quality and style you expect from the world's leading video game console. Choose from two great lines of merchandise, PlayStation or PlayStation Underground, to appear soon as the Warehouse online store opening at PlayStation.com. Next. Red Pullover Ruin. Okay. 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 100. Wow, that's... Okay. 20 CDs. Call 888-SUNDER. Cap. Sure. Yep. Sales tax, blah, 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 blah. Wait. Yeah, we're expected to collect it, but we're not going to tell you how. Tell us what's cool and what sucks about this magazine. Check out what some of you said about the last issue. I don't know what was going through your minds when Twisted Minds... Wait. I don't know what was going through your twisted minds when you came up with the Underground, but I hope you keep it up. The best things about the Underground CD magazine is the cool stuff from Japan. G. Oliver from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I have these suggestions. 6 issues a year instead of 4. Monthly would even be better, because every 3 months is just too long to wait for another issue. M. Levy, Barbershop, Pet Shop, LA. P.S. Underground is the bomb. I'm M Block, Philadelphia. With your demos, I can make decisions right away to making buying choices without doing it all by trial and error. Even if you only include demos on your discs, it would still be worth the subscription price. But what do? You put tons more stuff on there to keep me busy. Send us your comments and tell us what you would like to see in future issues. If you like, grab a video camera and record what you have to... No, actually don't. Don't do that. We don't care. Win big. Yeah, and oh, the next transmission. Crash Bandicoot, Blasto, Crash Bandicoot 2, National Face Up 98, Spawn, Testing Department Secrets, How to Break In. Now, if you pick the lock on the third back door, no, not game credits. It's a compiled list of PlayStation Underground operators dedicated to blah, 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 fine print. Oh, that is really fine print. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care. All right, so now let's check out the demos. Ah! Armored Core. Okay, change weapon, events, Event sword. Oh, I gotta bust out my event sword. Boost fire weapon. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to press start. Oh, there we go. Wait. Wait. Oh, nope. Pressing start. What? What the fuck is happening? Try to press the start button. Let me make sure that I didn't like accidentally not turbo mode. Actually, this has to be digital. There we go. I just had to like Oh, you can put it in the... Yeah. Sure. Well, okay. Well, I can't do anything because no parts to buy. I have no money. I can have no head, or can I have a head? Uh-huh. That's it. Okay. Darn gun, encampment, blah blah blah. AC part is your pay. It is prototype of high quality. We're counting on the Ravens. Sure, do it. Yeah, give me the sortie. Give me that sortie. Sortie.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Yay!
System switched to normal mode.
Okay. Oh, Barents. Oh no, my Barents is low. My total credits are... Anyway. Wait. I didn't get... Wait, there was no... Oh, whatever. Probably should... Not that it matters. On success, 40 whatever. Blah, 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 blah. They're still citizens for some... Yeah, we can't... They're left that it is, or just whatever. Teach the rules of society. So just, you know... Kill the squatters. Okay, I get it.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Okay. This is getting annoying. We're gonna teach you the rules of society. Die.
Cleared.
Yay!
System switched to normal mode.
Cards. Still low on. Hey there, Terrence, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know how this will play. Oh, it's just a video.
Show me the gameplay. Show me the gameplay. Show me the gameplay. I'm gonna show you the gameplay.
Very ironic whether everyone's saying show me the gameplay and they show me a video instead of a demo.
Get the players'
Hey, you guys want the football, right? You got to come in and get the football.
Get their movements. And so now when somebody plays a game, they're playing a simulation of an actual football game.
Oh, wow. Jukeboxes. Oh. Yay!
See, now with the programmers also let you know how good they understand the game, and in turn which allows them to make a better game. So obviously a lot of work goes into it, a lot of preparation. was to get some realistic plays that Pittsburgh Steelers ran, defenses that we ran, specific plays that players really need in the game.
You look at the game and you go, well, heck, we run that same exact play.
One of the biggest things in the NFL right now is the zone blitz. So they're going to incorporate some of the zone blitzing into the game, different types of coverages that we play now.
Yeah. Show me the gameplay.
All right, now do I get to play it? Do I get to play it now? Oh no. Okay. Fine. Oh, let's play it. Oh, this is okay. This is actually a game then. Okay. Well, thankfully I know how to play this. Hopefully this will work. So you like capture these yeah. And the green cubes. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe, but yeah. So you want to avoid the black boxes, get the green boxes because yeah, and then you try to clear it out as few turns as possible. If you fuck up, like those will like knock you off, and you'll die. Ah, shit. Trapping the black boxes will like remove they'll remove rows from the end there while getting a perfect. We'll add one. What you want, because the more brilliant. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Yeah, you can't see it, but I just knocked like 3 rows off there. Let's just keep going on. Yeah, that's what happens when you die. You die. And then they give you your IQ. And mine happens to be 57,000. So, you know, brain genius. Oh, no, wait, no. This is... Oh. Well, it's a good thing I don't believe in IQ, because I got 31. I mean, this was only like... Actually, they didn't even give you the first one. They gave you the second one, so I don't even know if like it would be possible to get like a good IQ with this demo. Ooh! I wonder if the timing would be good here. I don't know, because unless you're playing on like original hardware, it might not run well. Like the might not play well. There might be too much of a delay or not enough of a delay, you know what I mean?
It's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya. Sure to beat ya. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick, kick, punch, punch, jump, tap, block. Once more now, kick, kick, punch, 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 jump, tap, 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 and block. Don't get cocky, it's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move down to the next jockey. Now duck, 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 jump, 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 turn, pause, listen carefully, jump, 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 pause, duck, 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 turn, yeah, I see you're getting better, kick to the limit, in order to get, now kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, jump, block, jump, kick, 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 punch, block, punch, block. Gonna get harder now, duck and jump, jump, turn and pose, duck and turn, jump and pose, come on now, why don't you follow my words, because we're almost done. I'll make it easier first. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be the man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now. Kick, punch, block. Kick, punch, block. Kick, punch, kick, block. Chop, kick, block. Chop, kick, block, 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 block. Block, tell them kick it. Block, kick, 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 turn, block, duck, punch. Block, punch, block, block, duck, punch. Duck, duck, turn. Duck, duck, turn, duck, 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 turn. Jump, kick, chop. Kick, chop, kick, chop, kick, chop. Punch, punch, punch. That's it for today. Good job, Parappa. You can go on to
Suck
the
it.
stage now.
Yahoo! All right.
Suck my dick.
Bird up.
Oops! That was a mistake. Hey, Knock, artist. I'm just playing old demo disc. Play PlayStation demos. Fire, change right weapon, fire light. Okay, turret left, turret right. Center turret. Fire, so fire is... Oh, X in circle. Okay. Sounds good. Steel Rain. L1 turret. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm a tank. And then I... Huh. Why it makes it why it makes a save it to a memory card for a demo disc. Yeah, let's just take this like M1 Abrams looking thing. Destroyed laboratory, flooded riverbeds, militia encampment, radar installation, bridge defenses. Okay. So there seemed to be some sort of auto aim with the... Wow, this, I don't know how... Although I could... Uh-oh. Oh, was this a bad idea? Uh-oh. That sucked. I had no idea it was that deep of a river. Alright, let's play that again and not suck this time. Let's try this one. Oh, no, actually, you know what? No. I don't think I... Jesus, how much shit there... Oh, this doesn't even have, like, a turret per se. Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, for a PlayStation 1 game, like a... This is really fast. Yeah, blow up these fucking trailers, why not? Oh, this is... Uh-oh. Oh, yay! I won. And that was still rain. Oh, that's it. All right, I think that's everything. Oh wait. There's 2 discs. What am I saying? Right. So there's disc 2. Probably has more demos on it. Ooh. Alright. Well. Move border. Front back grab. Carve, I think that says. I guess? Yeah, I don't know.
Web systems.
Web. Okay.
Cool borders! Here we go.
Unplayable. Huh? I don't know. He looks to be the most balanced or whatever. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I don't get to change the Red Hot Mama.
Showtime! Who will smoke the competition? Ready? Go! All right, fun. What are you doing?
This sucks. You can't even do like tricks and shit with this. It's just. Ah.
That one is coming up. You better hurry. Go, go, go.
I say I was supposed to be able to do like grab tricks or. Is this what's. Whatever. Alright, and
What are you doing? Yes.
Ah! I got two ladybugs on the bottom left there. Like I don't know what that.
That one is coming up. You better hurry. Time extended. Wow. Hey, where's your fighting spirit? Don't be a whip.
Ah, this sucks.
Okay. Yes. I'm cool.
Okay.
The next curve is a sharp one.
Yeah, this is.
Hey! Okay.
Seriously, what are those bugs in the bottom left? Ladybugs. Right?
All right. All right.
Oh! Wait, what was the point of that? I don't get any points.
Yes. I'm cool.
Oh, I get one every time I crash.
All right.
Hooray! I got last. Coming soon. Kart World Series. Turn left. Accelerate brake. Okay, it's just a racing game. Got it. The Mid-Ohio. Usually you don't want to mess with that. Upper Ohio. Sure, let's go. I'll be Fangio 2. All right, yay! Yeah, no. And then it's kicking me out. This is a good oh, let's not get hero cells. Not really that much. Well, maybe it's better than I remember it. Yeah. Okay. Got number 4, the Max. Oh, it's always this same one in the demos. Demotos. And you had this like grappling hook thing. Oh no! Alrighty. Oh! Into the lava. Yeah. Wow, I actually got first place there. Well, you know. Unrelenting 3D courses that cut into canyons and blah blah blah. I don't care. This was okay, so this game I remember this was originally supposed to be a Final Fight game, but they couldn't get the rights. I don't know, the deal with Capcom fell out, so they just made their own Final Fight, and they just changed the characters to be slightly different than the Final Fight characters. So and right now I can only beat... Oh no, I can... I don't know. Gasolina? I don't know. There's always a... Yeah. I got a WEP 4. Called for. Alright, I don't know what that... Yep. Smiler. Oh my god, I actually remember this. And I don't know why there's that clicking sound. Good enough. Yeah, this is like very... It's like kind of stiff. A little less than I expected it to be for a PlayStation era, PlayStation 1 fighting game, or, you know, beat 'em up. Yeah, there's just this fucking bazookas everywhere. Maybe a Streets of Rage? I don't know, I forget. It was either Final Fight or Streets of Rage. And they couldn't get... They had a thing with Capcom, but... Or whatever, whoever, and that didn't go through, so they just like, fuck it. We just replace everyone with original characters. Ah, yeah, this game sucks. I'll get rid of that fucking... Alright. Oh my god, Croc. Okay. Oh, this is gonna control even worse without an analog stick. Argonaut. They did those, like... Super Nintendo FX chip games. I think they kind of made Star Fox, kind of. Doesn't have a ground pound. Oh, well. There we go. Can ground pound. You just hit jump twice. And then, yeah, oh wow. So imagine a 3D platformer with tank controls. So it just plays really weird. Like you kind of have some, you notice it kind of has some air control when you. And you can sidestep ever so slowly like that. But they try to make their own Mario 64 and they made their own... Oh, they made Mario 6.4. They made Mario negative 64. Splat. Did I win? I think I won. Yeah! Wow, that sucks. Jersey Devil. I remember this was like some other like weird platformer. I wasn't. I don't know. Okay. Square is jump. And then X is punch. Also, I like how he doesn't bounce off of him. He just jumps automatically. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then there's just... See, this controls a little more like what Croc should have. Where it's like, you know, absolute to the, or relative to this camera or whatever. Hit up. That's it. Are they supposed to be like monkey spiders? Spider monkeys? Oh, is that like that play on something? I don't understand. Is he wearing? Oh, I have no idea. Okay. Alrighty. Seriously, what am I supposed to do here? I really don't understand. And is this dude like bottomless? Like, what the fuck is going on here? This sucks. Yeah, fuck it. I'm done. I'm not fucking playing any more of this. We go play, Raystorm. I think this is that, oh, right, yeah. Special attack, laser, shoot. Shot. Laser shot, yeah. This is, Shmup. Taito, yeah. Made. Right, there's like a lock on and then shoot thing, but I'm not gonna, yeah, I can just.
August 5th, 2219, 3rd Fleet, Earth orbit.
Oh shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Ah! I'm dead. Alright, well, let's, This is a non-interactive demo of Tomb Raider 2, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, okay. So is this? Oh, I see. Oh, it's not even. It's not a video. It's just a demo, but like a demo. It's like the track screen or some shit. That's it. It's just you run around. You see you run around and swim and all this other. That's really good. Let's watch this. It's sharp. Where's the key?
Pussy, 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 pussy. Dr. Bitchcraft! Well, excuse me, princess.
That's it. Let's watch the sports feature.
There's something new coming down in the 98 lineup of sports titles from the PlayStation Athletic Department. It's a whole new level of graphics and gameplay never before seen on PlayStation or any other video game system. What are the games like? Who's creating them? We're taking you inside to find out. The first thing you notice is that the biggest influence on the games are the pros themselves. They're kept pretty busy in the motion capture studio.
We get a guy like a Chad Brown, a Lamont Warren, a Jerome Bettis, a Steve Bono, a Tim Brown. We get them down here and we pick their brains. Yeah, we get them in the motion capture studio and then we spend hours going over plays and individual player movements. You're going to find linebackers scraping in our game. You won't find it in other people's games. Why? They don't even know what it's about.
The second biggest influence at the PlayStation Athletic Department is the sports expertise of the developers themselves.
We're all sports fanatics here. We're not just programmers and artists putting a sports game together. Ex-college players or ex-pro players actually develop the games. The developer for MLB 98 played professional.
It could have been something, but now I make video games.
Chris Cutler, Kelly Ryan, and myself played Division I college football. Our lead hockey programmer is actually a hockey player, plays twice a week. It makes a big difference when you have someone that understands the game and can implement little nuances into the video game itself.
The result is a first in sports video games.
What's new in technology is all new polygonal graphics across the entire lineup. It really sets a new level of video game realism.
That's the best part of baseball is when somebody hits somebody else with a baseball.
Football game on PlayStation.
Watch out for those bad boys.
NFL Game Day 97, it was a sprite-based game. One animation would have basically 5 or 6 frames of animation, and it looks very flat. Now with polygonal graphics, you actually have a 3D model of a player that has depth to him. You can have up to like 30 frames of animation. You get a very seamless and realistic, human-like movement.
If you're a Face-Off fan, the first impression you're going to have is how good the game looks. We're going to have tons of animation compared to our sprite-based game in the 97 version. Last year we had about 60, 70 animations. We're going to have 4 or 5 times that. We'll have secondary animations for
all of them involve fighting.
In a hockey game. You'll see a goalie, for instance, go down into a butterfly save, and if he doesn't have time to get back up, he'll go in right to a right-hand glove save, which has never been accomplished before.
In Game Day 98, you can rock people. We give you the tools that football players have on the football field. So if you're a defensive lineman, in Game Day 98, you're swimming, just like they do in the NFL. If a receiver's coming off the line, you're the DB, clock him.
You'll find full polygon action and faster gameplay.
I have no idea what you
NBA
just said,
Shootout
sir,
98,
but I'll take your word for
MLB
it.
98, and NCAA Game Breaker 98 as well. And joining the lineup is our newest title, Kart World Series. It's more vivid than ever to travel at 200 miles an hour. Toward the end of our visit, it became apparent that developing sports games is a game itself, a high-stakes competitive push to put the most realism on screen.
PlayStation Athletic Department is the leader. We're on the cutting edge of not only graphics, but gameplay. Over the past couple years, we've implemented gameplay features like swim moves in a football game, forearm shivers, one-handed catches, total control passing, the first time you could lead or underthrow receivers, icon passing, the first innovative passing mechanism that we implemented in NBA Shootout 97. These up the level of gameplay experience, and you can see it. Even our competition has seen to what level we've gone to in terms of gameplay, and now they're all mimicking us.
We found developers here fanatical about pushing for more advances, and the harder they play, the more you win.
That's my girlfriend. And yeah, and then Apocalypse.
Welcome to Apocalypse, a hot new game from Activision that is the first to texture map a real person's face onto a CG model's body.
Welcome to paradise, kid.
And that face belongs to action movie star Bruce Willis.
Time to get jacked up for Armageddon.
Bruce Willis stars as Trey Kincaid, your virtual partner in the Apocalypse adventure. Motion capture technology was used to fully integrate Bruce into the game. Apocalypse is set in a dark and violent future where science and religion are competing forces of society.
You can run, but you can't hide!
A false prophet called the Reverend has called up the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse: Death, War, Beast, and Plague, played by the rock singer Poe. These 4 forces of destruction roam the earth in human disguise and await a signal to obliterate humanity altogether. Your job is to keep this from happening, and your #1 asset is Trey Kincaid. Of course, saving the world has never been an easy job. In order to make you feel completely absorbed into the world of Apocalypse, new techniques were used to heighten the game-playing experience. By taking a motion capture approach, Bruce's actions were digitized and could be manipulated for a variety of moves. Dynamic or intelligent camera
motion capture that guy
adjusts
falling.
the camera to the best angle for the current play. Bruce's input in every step of the process has also added a considerable amount to the game.
No reason, we just thought that was funny to do that, John. We need a
high
motion to capture
priority
guy
when
doing
creating
that.
the game was to make sure the shooting worked within each scene. You can see exactly how all this attention to detail paid off.
Ah.
One thing is for certain. Enter the world of Apocalypse and you'll never want to leave.
No, it's you'll never want to live, because you'll want to die as soon as you get into Apocalypse.
Apocalypse by Activision.
Good job, Bruce. Oh, what's this?
The most significant difference to us was capacity. Before, we were given restrictions in capacity, so we had to create one basic model and fiddle around with it, making players believe there were variations. It was a good way to become resourceful in limited circumstances. But on the CD-ROM, that restriction was completely taken away, and we didn't have to worry about various ways of modifying one basic model. If we needed 100 models, we could create each of them from scratch. The basic concept you have when creating RPGs is to imitate the real world and create a fictional world within the game. We have followed that concept in previous versions of this series, but technically, we had to use one basic model in different ways, or use a world symbolized specifically for game use. Now it is much easier for us to achieve our original goal. We can now express more of the real world in the game.
これまでのファミコン、スーパーファミコンの時は全体の
The number of simultaneous music output channels used to be 8 in the Super NES. Now it's 24. We leave 8 of them open for sound effects, so we have 16 to use for the actual music. That adds a lot of richness to the music. For example, when you hit the piano keys with both of your hands, you get 10 notes at once, and you won't be able to create that kind of a sound on Super NES. Suppose we create that piano-type sound with 10 notes, and you still have 6 notes left. This means you can fit in sounds of other instruments.
That's quick math.
And this certainly adds complexity to the game.
ですね、今回に関してもコンピュータグラフィックスの技術っていうのを2通りのパターンとしてゲーム中に
We were able to use 2 types of CG technology in this game. One is the movie technology, where you create motion pictures using CG software and store it on CD-ROM. The other is polygon-based technology, where you create 3D objects and make them move. It is amazing to see new images being generated one after another, and all being played smoothly on the game console. You realize how powerful current technology is.
ロムから CD-ROM になってだんだん今までは
Thanks to CD-ROM, cinematic expressions which were impossible in the past have become available.
Done all you can to save
For example, we can now show close-ups on characters' faces, and using various camera angles, the game screen is no longer a stage-like space. However, movies can be seen in movie theaters. In order to make this thing attractive to game players, we tried hard to put playable elements in the scenarios. We made it so players will not have to follow our pace.
Okay.
今まで特にゲームとしての感触なんですけども
In previous games,
Why did you put me in
there
such
were
a
big
bright room?
differences between ordinary scenes and special effects scenes, and they were arranged in a certain order. The players would accept that as an established style and take for granted characters going through monotonous map scenes and then special effects being used in highlight scenes. They understood it as the grammar of the games, especially RPGs. We tried to break that understanding. For example, even in map scenes, the characters won't just move horizontally, but special, sometimes thrilling effects are added. In highlight scenes, we didn't make it too elaborate so that it will excessively stand out from the other scenes. The players will enjoy the flow of the game from the beginning through the ending, without noticing any intervals or arranged orders.
Okay.
やっぱりバトルのシーンは
In battle scenes, we use a lot of camera angles and effects, paying attention to space and 3D. Therefore, the battle scenes become the highlight
why all the
scenes.
lights?
The 3D effect is best shown when you use summon beasts. These have always been the most attractive scenes in games, but we had to struggle on how to show them effectively in 2D atmospheres. Now, using 3D technology, more broad effects have been accomplished. The music in the field scenes, which is where the character walks around, has a unique flavor that no other RPGs had in the past. We intentionally eliminated the up-tempo, inspiring, rousing type of feel, meant to encourage you to embark on a journey that usual RPGs have. Instead, some parts of the music will rise melodiously. Some parts will make you feel insecure, therefore creating various expressions within the same field of music. I assume players will get a different feel from it compared to previous RPGs. To tell the truth, I hope so, since this is my own experiment.
Oh, is this after it came out? Oh, for some reason I thought this was before. I guess that's all there is to it. Yeah, that's it. That's all the games. That's all the videos. So I guess that's it for this demo disc.